Avery Brewing Co. Go Play IPA. It's got electrolytes. A waffle with peanut butter for breakfast. Carb up. It's a vegan waffle, boulder based. Of course, coffee's the lifeblood. It's good stuff. Some peanut butter on there. I have a little bit of OJ. Simply orange. It's good stuff.
What am I doing here?
All right, so it's like late July 30th, I think, 2019. We're gonna do a run up the standard route through the standard route of Mount Massive off of Half Moon Road here. It's coming in from the, I guess, southeast side. You actually start on the Colorado Trail for the first 3 miles, almost 5K on the Colorado Trail. Then you split upwards towards Mount Massive, of course, 14,400. It's either the second or third highest peak in Colorado, right next to Mount Elbert. Across from there, you've seen some of my videos. I've done the Half Moon Half Pipe long run where I do Elbert and then I run over and do Massive. That's like a 25-mile day. This will be 13 miles though, round trip from here out and back. Like I said, it's about 6.6 miles up, so over 10K up, and then turn around and come back, come down the Colorado Trail. It's a nice section of Colorado Trail, but you know, we're gonna put some mustard into the climb here, get the heart rate up a little bit, working on that high altitude training and still working on that vertical gain, I believe over 4,000 feet of vertical. Starting at the trailhead here outside of Leadville at around 10,000 feet, 3,000 meters of altitude. So let's get started.
What am I doing here? I'm longing for you, dear. If we could look to the stars.
All right, so here's a massive split. Turn left here, going north on the CT. 2640, doing a little fartlek workout. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And it's gonna blur as I get into the steeper terrain. Colorado Trail, pretty runnable. Get up high here, it's gonna be power hiking. And I've noticed, running form tip here, noticed I hunch over too much. When I start getting tired, running uphill with bad form, hunched over, shoulders rounded, not opening up that diaphragm. Gotta keep the shoulders back, neck up. Coincidence that I do that when I deadlift, hex bar deadlift. Thanks to all the comments on that video. I think I make the same mistake you guys pointed out. Thanks to your feedback, I round my shoulders around my back when I'm deadlifting as well. So running form uphill, gotta stay upright. Don't hunch over, don't tense up the shoulders, keep them back, open up the diaphragm. You don't have to look up the mountain, but you should look enough ahead of you. And it's different if you're power hiking, but uphill running form. Let's get over tree line. All right, 37 minutes. The fartlek is ending because the difference between a slow jog and a hard minute is very minuscule. Look at that view of Elbert though. Breaking tree line here. Still a beautiful day. Let's keep it rolling. Whew. Oh, it's a gutter of a climb. Gutter of a climb. Long way to go still. Almost an hour in too. Ooh. Feeling the altitude a bit. Gotta go up there. Oh. All right, made a Continental Divide. Hour 14. One final push on the ridgeline for the summit. Get up there. All right, made the summit. 124 something. So just under an hour 25. About 6.5 miles. Nice, some snow traverse. Still a little bit of snow. There's always snow up here usually. And that last ridge line is more technical than I thought. But beautiful day. Look at that view of the backside. All right, now we're gonna go down pretty quick. So you can see the summit line extends way over there to the north. The view from Leadville, you can see why it's called massive though. And yeah, up pretty high here, so good altitude exposure. And there's the snow line, the ridge you come up. I'll show you some of the descent here. Go sit down here, sit down. All right, finishing up 13 miles here, 21K. See if I can crack 220. Oh, this Colorado Trail, great. It's a great spot because you could really roll. It's not very technical. 2:18:30. Looking for that parking lot. Getting thirsty. See the car. 5:52 last mile. 2:19:10. Whew. 2:19:30. 2:19:30. Parking lot round trip. On the 13.1 miles. 2 hours 19 minutes, 30 seconds round trip. Pretty sure that was definitely a Strava FKT on the Ascent. I don't know how stellar it is, but you know, doing a fartlek the first 35-40 minutes was great because I got the legs turning over faster, especially on that first 3 miles on the Colorado Trail. It's runnable when you're not running fast. Like uphill 10-minute mile pace at this altitude could be really tough, but once you turn on the Mount Massive proper and start angling up towards the summit, there's a little power hiking in there, especially on that last technical ridge across some of those snowfields there, but feel pretty good about the effort. I took a couple Canaberries, was drinking Spring Energy Electro Ride in this 18-ounce Nathan handheld flask. Check out our enter code SAGE, myspringenergy.com. What other sponsors can I plug? Oh yeah, Chorus, we're in the Verdicts. Love the oxygen saturation numbers when I'm camping up here. Love looking at the heart rate data. I was wearing a chest strap for extra accuracy, although I've noticed the wrist strap's been more accurate on my easy runs. So been big software updates, improvements there. Of course, I will do a feature of the Coors Verdicts. It won't be a review because obviously I'm sponsored by them, but I do want to show you more of the features of the watch besides the awesome battery life, the cool wristbands, stuff like that. Drymax Sage Runner stock. And what else could I plug? Oh yeah, this runs all on Strava. You can check out the Strava data there, as well as all my training on Strava. I have to upload the treadmill workouts manually because that doesn't track elevation. I don't sync it with the treadmill at the gym, so I just calculated. It's a straight up slope calculation, so it's a percentage rise over run. It's not a triangle angle, so 15% grade is 15 feet of climbing per 100 feet of running, so you could just multiply by 0.15 on the fraction of how many feet you cover in a run. So 5,280 feet to a mile. Imperial system, very confusing. Let me do the metric conversions there, but check out Roka Sage 20 for a discount on shades. This is the Halsey model from Roka. Thanks so much to the Patreon supporters for all making this possible. Thanks so much for following along on my training as I'm gearing up. I got Sierra Zinol in about 10 days, so didn't want to blow out the tubes too much with a hard FKT effort today, but did want to get used to that fast downhill running, because what goes up must come down. You got to be a good downhill runner at Sierra Zinol. You got to be a really good downhill runner at Pikes Peak. It's 13 miles, all downhill, pretty fast, and you'll have to drop sub 6 minute mile pace, or what is that, like sub 350, sub 345 kilometer pace on the trail, which feels extremely fast. So working on that, keeping the mileage steady, 70 to 80 miles a week, 120K a week, I believe that is. Maybe it's a little bit more, 130K a week. And did over 20,000 feet of climbing last week, but I'll start tapering that down a little bit. But a lot more climbing than I did before Comrades and before Mount Blanc Marathon. So feeling good, keeping the hex bar deadlifts going. Again, thanks for all your feedback. Thanks to the Patreon supporters for making this really possible. Thanks for all your subscriptions and views on here. It helps me out a lot, so be sure to like these videos if you like them. Comment, let me know how your running's going. Stay tuned for more. It's what plants crave.